Shalom, shalom. Breaking news. Russia races ships to Iran. Russia is stepping up to Iran's aid. They're doing drill exercises on the sea. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that have taught us this truth. Yahweh, meaning He is, He exists. And Yahweh Shai is the name of the beloved Son, who the world will ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai, meaning He, deliverer. Bahashim just means in the name. Alright? So, we're close to full-scale war. But we understand that the mark of the beast have to be implemented first before World War III goes full scale. All right. Right now you have Iran exercising with Russia to protect the Strait of Hormuz. This week you have Netanyahu. He came over here. He came over here for one reason, for America to go up into Iran. This devil's growing impatient. But they're going to fall into the hands of prophecy. You know, the least of the flock shall draw them out. That's happening. America is ready for Iran. Directly ready for Iran. All right? But check this video out, and I'm gonna bring out a precept.
This comes from open source intel via Fars. Fars, of course, is an Iranian, essentially state media news outlet. It is reporting as of today, on February 18th, the exact day I'm filming this, that Russia is sending ships to begin massive war exercises in the Gulf of Oman and northern Indian Ocean on February 19th, on Thursday. So today is February 18th, Wednesday. On February 19th, Russian warships reportedly, according to the Iranians, will arrive to conduct massive military exercises, war drills to potentially sink U.S. ships. The Iranians just launched war drills of their own a couple days ago, practicing sinking U.S. ships. Now the Russians are arriving in backup to assist them, and this could bring the United States into a direct confrontation, not just with the Iran war exercises, and next thing you know, we will have to fire. We'll have no choice but to fire on the Russian ships and sink them. If that happens, we will find ourselves in World War III. I do not read situation. Anything other than that, in Russian military aviation wing known as the Special Flight Squadron. This plane took off from Geneva, allegedly, and it has begun spoofing its flight pattern, spoofing it like it is going to go to Moscow. However, when you follow it on flight tracking data, it is southbound, heading towards Iran, past the Mediterranean. It appears flew into Iran from Moscow as well. So this is the second flight this week of these secret Russian planes on. But we have secret crisis in the Middle East. Now, I'm going to put explosions in different cities in Iran. These are already different explosions that have happened from when I posted that video.
So as you can see, they're finding out that, like, even this person commented, all those explosions in Iran sound like the Mossad and the CIA are doing their job. So America and Israel, they're attacking Iran on their soil, all right, through their terror groups. So this is pretty much war, but the prophecy have to be fulfilled, man. Like the Lord told Ezra, by measure had He measured, all right. So the Lord has set everything for His time. Mark of the beast first, then full-scale war. Luke 21:9. But when ye shall hear of wars, and this is the news of war, man, and commotions, And that's dealing with, the uproars of the people, man. It says a state of disorder, instability. That's all throughout the earth, man. Right now, they're saying that there's instability in Iran. There's instability here. The people are ready to challenge the government. They're mad. They're angry because of these files that's coming out. Be not terrified. Yeah, don't be fearful. For these must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. So this is only the beginning of the end. This ain't the finale. All right? But prophecies is playing out perfectly, because Ezekiel 38 and 7 is coming to pass, man. Russia is supplying Iran with all the equipment they need to protect themselves. And then you have China threatening America. A lot of war news, man. Ezekiel 38 and 1. And the Lord said, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. And that's Russia. And prophesy against him. So we're against Putin. All right? We're against Russia. We're for them to destroy America, but they're devils as well. All right? They're Esau as well. And I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws. That old USSR spirit, that cold Soviet Union spirit, where they are against the Western hegemony. They're against the Western democracy. And I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckler and shields, all of them handling swords. So all the equipment of war that they have, all right, tanks, submarines, jets, all right, fighter jets. Yeah, because on those ships contain jet fighters, aerial support planes, It says all of them handling swords, all of them handling missiles. Persia, Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya, the African nations, with them, all of them with shield and helmet. And it ain't a coincidence that this group is literally a thing right now. It's called BRICS. All right? You got the African nations in there. You got Russia. You got Iran, Persians. You got the Africans again, Ethiopia in there. Gomer and all his bands, Turkey and the house of Togama of the north quarters. So even Armenia and Azerbaijan and all his bands, and many people with thee. So these are all Russian allies. All right? These are all the countries that Russia is going to be captain over. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself. thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So hey man, Russia has been battle tested. Ukraine, the Most High set it up so Russia could be battle tested to face America with their allies. And they're going to be a guard. They're going to be like security, like they are doing now, right now over there in the ocean, the Indian Ocean, meeting up with Iran, doing exercises to protect Iran. All right, that's what that BRICS is all about. That BRICS is not only for economic trade, it's also for defense. They protect each other's interests. All right, just like NATO, one go to war, they all go to war. So right now, Russia is being a guard unto Iran, fulfilling prophecy. All right? So everything is falling into perfect place. Joel chapter 3 and 1. Behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. And that's why you see the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom being woken up by this word. The southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. The Negro, Hispanic, and Native Americans. We're being brought back to our power, our God. The elect is repenting. So the Lord's going to physically bring us back to our land. Physically take us out of this captivity. And I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yehoshaphat. And that's the Middle East. And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So the Lord gonna do the heathens in for us, man, for his people. You know, our people think that Most High have forsaken us because we've been in slavery for so long. Nah, man, he's about to bring all these heathens and get them back for what they have done to our people as a nation. So they're going to be gathered down there in the Middle East, man. It says, verse 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, the heathens, the actual Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. So everyone that's in the military, from low rank to high rank, they all going to be drawn into this war. If you're in the military, you're going to be joined in this war. All right? In the Middle East. Beat your plowshares into sword and your pruning hooks into spear. Let the weak say, I am strong. And that's what Iran is saying. Like, look, we got hypersonic missiles. We got nuclear capable missiles. We're not weak no more. That's what these nations are saying, man. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, the angels. O Lord, be wakened and come up to the valley of Yehoshaphat. For there will I sit and judge all the heathen round about. So it shows you that the Most High's Son is going to come in the midst of World War III. All right?